What I got up?
What you got today?
Yeah, what you doing?
Me.
Actually, I'll start. I'm back. I missed
sir.
last week. I was in the ER for like 3 hours.
So tell me why. I look up on the gram, you talking about being sick. I see you posted up with, I won't say no names. And then the following night, I see you on Snapchat up until 3 a.m. playing NHL with your homeboy.
What? Wait, when?
Yeah.
Not last weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Actually, I was in Indiana for a tournament, and I came back Monday.
Yep,
I didn't even play in our final game. I said, hell with that. I'm going home.
And what were you doing Tuesday night?
Tuesday night, I was at Chris's doing homework.
Let me make a phone call.
Okay.
Let me make a phone call.
To who?
Don't worry about it.
If it's who I think, they're at work, so you might not want to. Oh. I was at Tuesday. I can prove it because that teacher already hates me because I turned shit in late. And she said Tuesday, that's your last straw. I said, all right.
Last straw. We've only had 2 weeks.
Oh. She don't like me. I'm telling you. I told her, I was like, I'm in the hospital right now. I can't really do the homework.
Man, my man's not going to answer,
She
is
says,
he?
everybody in my class gets 1 pass. This is yours. Don't let it happen again.
Man.
All right, I guess I'm going to die next time, then.
Anyway, welcome to the By Popular Demand Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, welcome to the By Popular Demand podcast. I am your honest, gracious, humble, and the realest motherfucker in the room, host, Wyatt Banashusky, here with my nearest and dearest friends.
Someone forgot to turn the ringer off.
We got a phone call coming here in a minute. But anyway, let's get to who's here with us. We have Candelaria Tibble, a.k.a. I'm not following you the fuck back on Instagram. A.k.a.
Fuck.
A.k.a.
Wow.
A.k.a. Tibblicious, making his return. We got Ice Tray J. We got Jaren Ballard back in the motherfucking cut.
Sir.
And we have a special guest.
Oh, yeah.
We got the lifter out the middle. We got the muscle and the hustle.
Okay.
We got big boy Sean Hunter in the building. Sean,
What's up?
speak to the people, Sean.
Nice to be here.
Man, it's good to have you on.
Thank you.
We did shout you out that one episode about getting that girl, but it was quite ironic. It just
It just didn't work out.
didn't work out, huh?
No.
It's like that sometimes.
It do be like that. But
Trust me.
but you
Yeah, we know.
but what's going on in those moments? Like what are you thinking of?
What am I thinking of? Or just like how I'm feeling?
Both.
Like it's just, it's just like a beginner's thing. Like you're just starting out, it's your first experience, and then you just grow off it. Like, later on, you do different more stuff.
It's a good way to put it.
Man, let me see if I can get this dude on the line. Hello, Chris. This is Wyatt from the By Popular Demand podcast. We are live and recording. How you doing, my good friend?
Good, how are you?
Good. I got a few questions to ask you, my brother.
Oh, okay.
This week Tuesday.
Yep.
Jaren was at your house, yes or no?
Bryson's.
Or y'all were hanging out together, correct?
I believe so. I think it was Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the night I did that homework assignment.
How much homework did Jaren do that night?
I mean, it is Jaren.
It was
You know
a
when you
lot.
You don't want to
me.
snitch.
He was doing homework, but I don't know how well and how much.
I got it done though.
Yeah,
It was
done.
it was a 50 question exam, and then it was a 42 question lab.
True.
So that's like 100 almost.
Yeah, but you're not gonna say that score though.
Oh,
No, I
shit.
did good on it. I got like a 72 or something like that, 73 on the exam.
No, you got a 60. No, 55, I think.
No, it was a 37 out of 50.
30 oh
Run the numbers.
37 out of 50. That's
Oh,
not
Lord.
a 55.
And you wonder why she giving you the last straw?
The teacher's upset because I turned in late. But I don't even care.
Well, then, yeah, that's why she probably took points off for it being late.
Wait, hold up. You said it was due at midnight.
Yeah, it was. I remember I turned in before midnight.
So how was it late?
Because it was supposed to be due Monday, but I was in the hospital Monday, so. I told her next time I'll go ahead and die instead of turning it in late.
Well, thank you for that, Chris. That's all I was looking for because I knew this kid was lying. So thank you very much, my friend. I hope you have a blessed weekend, good sir.
Same to you. Good luck.
All right, I'll talk to you, bro.
All right, see ya.
The truth comes out.
Oh man, that was the truth from the fucking beginning.
Man, cap. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Everybody having a good week? Healthy week?
Fuck no. Started off terrible, man. I couldn't eat, drink. Man, they stopped at Popeyes, or not Popeyes, Chick-fil-A on the way home, and I couldn't even eat or drink anything. I was just puking constantly, so it was a rough start, but, it's going pretty good now.
Okay. Tibbs?
Man. Shout out to my physics teacher.
Hey.
Open notes, open book.
Talk to him.
That's how my business
And a partner.
was.
So
Ooh.
it's looking fantastic.
That's what I like to hear.
Wyatt? How you doing?
I'm okay. I got to drive. I changed my major. So that's
Big boy moves.
yeah. Dropped my CSC class. Yeah, just kind of. I had a lot of harder classes last semester, so this semester I'm kind of rolling back a little bit. So
take a little weight off the shoulders.
Yeah, a little bit.
More time for that turn up, huh?
Nah, that's not me. I don't know why you. More time for a little bit of video games here or there, but that's about it, man. Just yeah. Shout out to our Spotify listeners. There was something that went wrong with episode 3, but episode 4 is up right now. This episode will be up as well. Episode 5, man, what the crazy.
Oh yeah.
Shout out. Who else we want to shout out, man?
Shout out my nurse, hooking me up, make me feel better. That was cool. Shout out my professor, the cool one. Not the... You know what? I ain't even gonna say it.
Shout out Patricia Tibble.
You did this shit last time.
Man, but I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, my lord.
Everybody catch the Aaron Hernandez doc.
Yeah, I watched it. That shit was fire. That was good.
I haven't had a chance to catch it yet.
Man, I don't want to sound,
What is it on?
homophobic here or anything because I don't care about none of that. You do you live your life, you be happy. But they focus way too hard on that in the documentary, bro.
Really?
Saying he was bisexual or gay. And bro,
but what does that have?
That was the core issue.
They
though.
said the reason he killed Odin Lloyd, which is the dude that he got caught killing, or allegedly got caught killing, because he knew everything about him and he was gonna out him for it, so he capped him. And they focus way too hard on that. And his I watched a YouTube video after I finished it about his lawyer, and he made a really good point on that documentary really focused heavily on making Aaron look guilty. And like, cause he was proven innocent on a 2-count of murder charges. And he was proven guilty for the 1. And I don't know, they really took that documentary and I feel like they exaggerated the truth on it. They made him look guilty and a half. And while pushing this whole thing about how he did this because he's gay, and then they brought in other homosexual former NFL players and just started talking about it. And honestly, like, it got stretched out a lot. Like, right. Not even just that. There was more stuff in there where it probably didn't need to be added into it. But, I mean, overall, I was hooked. Was it 3 episodes? I watched that shit in, like, one day.
So what it sounds like from you is that they don't necessarily focus on the trial and the murder. They more focus on him and his sexuality.
It's more 50-50.
Okay.
Like, I didn't think they needed to focus on his sexuality as much as they did.
Okay.
Because I felt like the case and the trial and everything was much bigger, which that in the documentary, it goes really fast. It's like, all right, he's in court, this has happened, he's guilty. He's in court, this has happened, he's not guilty. And I felt like they didn't show more in depth to that. And that's what kind of made me a little upset about it.
Did they include any of Aaron's family, any friends? Yep. They did?
Lot.
Okay, so then...
His wife, his kids, his mom, his aunt.
Then it's kind of hard for me to imagine them making it one-sided.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Explain. How not?
He's not here to speak on his behalf, so...
Right, but most documentaries that are made people are not able to...
Well, it's kind of a so-so kind of thing. Like, some people are, some people aren't, but... I mean, it was a good documentary. I'd definitely recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it yet, for sure, but I felt like it could have been done a little bit better than it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still good.
So I know, Jaren, you wanted to get into the Eminem album a little bit because you weren't here to speak on it last week.
Yeah, I was really wanting to be here to talk about it, but I didn't get that chance, which I think it was probably a better thing that I didn't, because now it gave me the chance to, re-listen to it and kind of think it over. And this might be one of his best albums in a long time.
Well, it is.
I'm talking even back up in his earlier days.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know, man. This album's crazy.
It's
He's got
nice.
the right features.
That he could have kept that Ed Sheeran feature. I don't want to listen to him try and make
I don't really like Ed Sheeran a whole lot.
club records.
I don't know. I don't really mess with Ed Sheeran like that, but I felt like all the other ones were right. Like the Slaughterhouse minus Joe Budden. I like that. Trader Joe.
That was a nice little bar, but you're making it sound like it was...
Because that was a lethal bar.
I don't know about all that.
The Juice WRLD one, you already know, that was perfect. The Anderson .Paak, that track was so really sweet.
That Juice WRLD record, he set a record for that one. If you have like the most words in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most words.
But that's the thing about M, like, he didn't need to do that on that record. I feel like it would have been better if he, would have just flowed on it how he flowed. Like,
he set a new record, 229 words in 30 seconds.
I feel like he could have just flowed on it. I mean, it's dope. We know M can rap really fast, but it just sometimes he'd be like...
I don't think it hurt the song, though. Didn't make it worse.
I would have rather had him just rap how he rapped. Like, I didn't need him to go and do all that.
He's a monster. He's Godzilla.
But
he's the king, man. He's the GOAT.
I don't know about all that.
He can do whatever the hell he wants to do and still be
He's
the
not
best.
the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's not over... If we're talking all time, he's not over Jay-Z or Biggie.
I don't even want to argue about that right now. Cause
why not? No.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, why you put...
I mean, Biggie was a GOAT, but he only had 2 albums while being alive. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z, as great as he was, he don't drop no music anymore.
I would rather Jay-Z drop a project once every 5 years instead of dropping 5 albums in a year and 3 of them being flops.
Who?
Eminem!
He didn't drop 5 in a year.
Not in a year.
He drops
My
them
fault.
every 2 years.
Decade.
Every 2 years.
It's okay, so we get 5 a decade.
And the one album, he talks about real shit and people don't like it.
No, he tried to make mainstream music,
That
and it was
wasn't
terrible.
No, that wasn't it.
So you're telling me that
Revival
album
was more of a take a stand and say what I really feel and talk about politics and shit. And that's what people were asking about him after the album before that.
Nobody
and then
wanted
they got that.
Nobody,
and then everyone started bitching and complaining.
Nobody.
So he dropped Kamikaze and just went in on everybody. And that album was sweet.
I wasn't crazy about that either. This is the Eminem I wanted. I don't think he's the GOAT.
That's where we disagree.
But I don't. Not for me.
That It ain't for everyone. Everyone's got different tastes. I ain't gonna hate
No,
him.
I'm not. See, you're making it sound like I don't think he makes dope music. That's what you're making it sound like, which is not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I don't even think I'd put him on my Mount Rushmore of rap. Like, maybe he would slip into the 4th spot, but I don't think I would put him up in that category.
Yeah, I mean,
Tibbs, I need you to back me up
he's
on. I
done
need
a
you to
lot for
take a
music,
side.
though.
Need me to take a side?
I need you to take a side. Like,
He's done a lot for
Sean,
music.
jump in this.
He's the first white rapper to really, become.
why are we looking
something
at
great.
race about it though?
Because that's what it used to be about. Back when he was coming up, people didn't want to fuck with him because he was white, and that's true.
I don't think about that. I don't think so.
That was the mindset back then, though.
If you want me to pick a side, I gotta go with Jaren.
You're saying he's the
Thank
best
you.
of all time.
Over Jay-Z and Big?
Yes, sir.
Y'all tripping.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
He
tripping.
already,
That's
he
what
already
I'm
put in his
saying.
2, and I agree with it. Like,
Anyways.
2 albums when he was alive, Big, and then, yeah.
Big was dope, though. I like his music.
See,
He would
y'all-
probably, he's top 5, no doubt.
Eminem is not the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Man, put in the comments who you
He's
think's the
still
GOAT. Because
he's still putting it out. Where Jay-Z at?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Jay-Z's
I would
Jay-Z's
take
up there
no,
supporting
fuck
the
that.
Illuminati.
I would take no. I would take quality over quantity. You're like saying, oh no, you're like
and he's
saying
not putting out. It's not like he's just throwing shit out there.
Jay-Z's
Yeah.
444 album
Yeah.
was better probably than any album Eminem dropped last decade. Unless he dropped that one record he had with Rihanna, if that was 2010, 2011.
Monster.
That was 13.
The Marshall.
No, not
Which
that
one are you
one.
talking
No,
about?
no, no,
That's the
no.
album.
Revival? Or
No,
not
I'm
Revival,
talking about the one before that.
Recovery.
Yeah.
You're talking
What year
about,
was that?
You're talking about
2010. Okay.
Love the
So
Way You Lie.
those are together. But ever since he dropped Recovery, albums just went down, 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 down in quality. Period. I would rather have look up when Jay-Z dropped. See what Jay-Z dropped in the 2010s. When
He
did
dropped 2011.
2011. So 2011, Watch the Throne, classic album with Kanye.
Okay, but that's
2013.
Kanye's on that. You can't count
Yeah,
that.
Yes, I can. He's a part of it. He's a part of
Eminem's
the
not out here
album.
making albums with Dr. Dre, doing collab albums.
Okay, that counts for M. If the shit he does with Dr.
Get the
Dre.
fuck out of here.
Okay, so that means you're saying, okay, if we're doing it like that,
Take that album out.
then take off any feature Eminem's ever done, because that's pretty much what you're doing.
Feature?
Yes.
I'm talking about collab albums.
Okay, so you're saying a
He's
feature
not-
isn't a collab? So
Not if it's a whole album. Not if it's a whole album.
When we talked about Drake and the shit he did last decade, we talked about the album he put out with Future.
Okay.
Okay, exactly. So we're
That's
not
a collab
gonna
album.
no. Okay, exactly. But it still has Drake's name on it.
But
so we're not gonna sit here and
No,
discard
here's the
that
thing.
album.
Here's the thing,
So
though.
then,
Here's,
no,
listen,
there ain't
listen,
no
listen. Here's
what
the thing.
is.
I wasn't comparing Drake and Future to nothing. I said that was a great album. I'm not. Eminem hasn't done a collab album, so you can't
I don't
compare
give
no
a damn what
collab
he's
album
done.
to his.
Jay-Z still did an album, whether it was with somebody or not. You think other people ain't a part of Eminem's album just because it's not a collab album? Every album that comes out has producers, features on it. It's not just one single person working on an album. So you're not going
For the
to sit
most
here
part,
and
his shit
say,
used to be.
you're not going to sit here and say, kick that whole thing off. He dropped Watch the Throne with Ye. He dropped Mega Carter Holy Grail. That had records on it. It
That
wasn't
did
on
have
the level
records
of
on it.
444. So you're acting like Jay hasn't been dropping music. Yeah, we only got 3 albums. From M, we got 5. Okay, so 2 less albums. But you're making it sound like we only got 1 album from Jay-Z the whole decade.
Nah.
That's what y'all made it sound
2.
like.
2.
We got 3.
Collab don't count.
Yes, it does. How does that not count? Explain to me how that does not count. Does it have Jay-Z's name on it?
Yeah.
Okay, then it counts.
But it's not.
I don't care.
It's labeled Jay-Z
It
and
counts.
Kanye West.
Okay, but does it say Jay-Z?
Yeah, but it has
Okay,
Kanye
okay,
West. It
that's
has
the
Kanye
point.
on it.
That's
How
it.
can you?
Absolutely.
How can you count? a
Absolutely.
Solo, we're counting
That you put
solo
2
albums,
of the
dog.
top artists together. How does that not up there? How
You got
does it?
solo albums. How can you count a whole collab? He's on every fucking song.
Who
a
cares?
collab. That's
It is
a
a
collab
collab, but it has Jay-Z's name on it, right?
I don't see Eminem.
It has Jay-Z's name on it,
Eminem
right?
and someone else.
Okay, I don't care.
Eminem.
But you can't say that Jay-Z ain't dropping music when Jay-Z's name was on there and went on tour. When's Eminem going on tour, Jaren? When?
Probably soon.
When?
Probably
When?
soon.
Okay, because
was
his
just
album.
on-
When did he go on? When did he go on
He went
tour
on
for those
European
whack
tour.
ass fucking albums, Jaren?
He went on a European tour.
He didn't
He
go
went on a
European.
European tour.
Okay, go
That's-
go
that's-
drink your tea and eat
that's
your
where he's got
crumpets.
a big fan
Go
base.
drink your tea and eat your crumpets. I
Jay-Z
don't give a
can't
damn.
go on no damn.
Yeah, what did he
European
do?
tour.
What did he do with Kanye? They went all over the fucking world and toured. Are you kidding me? I don't give a damn if it's a collab. And guess what he did with that Mega Carter Holy Grail? Oh, he just took the hottest girl out in Beyonce and sold out every damn arena in the fucking world. So don't sit
Beyonce.
here and talk about Jay-Z ain't in the GOAT conversation
What'd he do?
over somebody who don't go on tour.
Did he
Don't sit there and do that.
Did he open up for Beyonce?
No, he closed. What are you talking about? He closed.
Oh man, I can't do that.
He closed.
It's all right. You got your opinion. I got mine. That's cool.
You're making it sound like he's not even in the GOAT conversation though, and that's
He is.
where
Oh, he is.
he's more up there than M. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sean, what
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
cut it
say?
off right there.
What you gotta say? What side you?
I mean, I do like Eminem more, but I mean, I would put Jay-Z in the talk.
I think Eminem had a bigger impact on
I
music.
think he did too.
Okay, who did?
I'm not
Okay, no.
discouraging-
Oh, you want to say that? You want to say that? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay,
Okay,
you want to say that?
Here we
Okay,
go.
Eminem has brought up who? Royce 9-5, dope
Royce
artist.
50.
Okay,
The whole Slaughterhouse gang.
keep them.
Some of them are dope, bro.
You know, okay.
Besides Joe Budden, you
Try J. Cole
can keep him.
and Rihanna. I won.
What do you mean, Rihanna?
I mean, he brought up Rihanna.
J. Cole said
And he
Eminem's
brought
been
up-
one of his biggest
he-
influencers. And
I don't give a
Kendrick.
damn who
And
signed
Kendrick.
J. Cole.
It never was about signing people
Jay-Z,
for
yes
Eminem.
it is.
Jay-Z
What
never
do you
went-
mean?
There was a 4 or 3 year period where Eminem was off the face of the earth. And that's when all those people started to arise. J. Cole, Rihanna, Kendrick.
No, Rihanna was killing shit when Eminem was around.
No,
she was killing shit when Eminem was around.
Here's the thing. So he was a part of this group, right? And his friend died. And after that, that was like his homie. That was like, you know. And after that, Eminem went off the face of the earth for like 3 years because he was doing drugs, he was drinking, motherfucker almost died.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and what was the album called? I don't know the exact name of it, but it was like 2008 or 2009 he dropped it. And that's when, you know, he cleaned up his act and everything. And that's Relapse. And that's when everybody that you just named was already signed, was starting to get big and everything.
What does this have to do with any of... Because I'm not comparing them to Eminem. I'm
You're
saying
bringing
that...
up on people who he brought up. It was never about
I'm
him
saying-
bringing people
I'm saying-
up. It was about his homies.
Okay, but he
It was
made
never
the
about
point.
going to look for
no,
talent
he
and bring
made
them up
he.
for
That's
money.
not true because he created Slaughterhouse. So why would you create
Slaughterhouse
something
was
to
his
not
boys.
to not? But why would you create something to not make money? You're saying Joe Budden was his best friend? I don't think
At
so.
one point, it was a good friend of his until he was a traitor.
I don't get out of here with that. Joe Budden said, "Yeah, we were cool, but it wasn't like that." Sean said, talking about Eminem had more influence on music. So if you're talking about okay,
he had a bigger impact.
but if you're so artists copy, shaping their style around him, okay. But if you're talking about people who or somebody who brought up more talent, okay. If you're talking about somebody that brought up more talent, you cannot. The two names I gave you win that debate.
I mean, you can put it that way.
That's how I look at it. I'm looking at, okay, Eminem, a lot of people copy his style a little bit. Okay, cool. But Jay-Z brought up powerhouses. I mean, people who...
Well, that's his thing. He's got an empire. He's got to do that stuff. Eminem's not about
that's
that.
adding to my point with GOAT talk.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm more talking, rap albums and numbers and.
I'm
everything.
talking. But
Well,
still
you're
with
right.
the
No, you're
rap,
right, you're
Jay-Z's there, if not past.
He's got Rock Nation. That's an empire. He's got artists on artists on artists.
I think Jay's the GOAT.
I think that should be separated as two different things, though, with music and then being.
No, because it's a part of the culture. It's a part of the culture. So how is it different?
It's a part of the culture, but it's not Jay-Z.
Right,
He's not the one putting out J. Cole's music. J. Cole's out there doing his own thing. Eminem and Jay-Z, that's what you're comparing it to is just, in my opinion, is two different things.
I get what Jaren's saying.
I don't think you can compare Rock Nation.
Then you can't compare Slaughterhouse then, because that's where
not.
you went with it. Yes, it is.
No, you said who'd he bring up, and I was giving you names.
Okay, and then I went with Jay,
and I think Jay is a better company.
So that puts that to rest. I think.
Anyways.
I think we gave people a good show, so I think it's time to hit them with what's on repeat.
I'm not gonna start yet.
I got mine.
I'm gonna let someone else go first.
I got mine.
Yeah.
I got two right now. It's kind of an eeny meeny miny mo type of thing right now. Because I've been banging both of them like crazy.
I'm gonna go with Roddy Ricch, High Fashion. That's been my record since that's dropped, man. That shit is hard. So that's kind of my go-to. That's on what's on repeat for me.
You got
I'm gonna go with DaBaby, Toes.
Oh, that's a banger.
Pretty good one.
Yeah.
Lil Baby kills it in that song.
Yes, sir.
Is that just him, or has he got anyone else on that record?
It's
And
him,
Moneybagg Yo.
Moneybagg, I like him. He's nice. Him, Moneybagg Yo, and Lil Baby.
Okay.
It's on his
Okay.
Go ahead, Sean.
Probably on repeat. It's probably "Diamonds All on My Wrist" by Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, it's my go-to.
When did that drop?
Is Love Is Rage too?
Oh, okay. That was a good album. I didn't mind it. For mine, you probably never heard of this dude. I'm gonna go with "Red Light" by DC the Don. Him, YBN, Almighty J, DDG, and I think one other dude. That song's nice. It's got a nice beat to it, and it's a little turn-up song.
Okay. Well, we appreciate everybody listening. And hey, remember, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m., on the By Popular Demand Instagram page, we're going live. So you can join in the question. If you think Jay's the GOAT or M's the GOAT, come on and we can get back to talking about
Let's discuss it.
If you think Kobe's over Jordan, come join in and let us know why. Or if you say, forget that, LeBron's the GOAT, or forget that and want to throw somebody else out there, we'll be there. So we just want...
You got your own debates you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I like debating stuff.
Yeah, we will be on there 8 p.m. Eastern time, and this will be every Thursday. We thank you for checking us out. Over and out.